Hello, my friends, and welcome to the final day of our 30-day breath routine. It's been a beautiful journey together. Throughout the course of this program, we've learned 17 different pranayama, 17 different breathing techniques and patterns that you can now use to influence your mind, center your being, purify the nervous system, and show up in this life healthier and more present than ever. Let me know in the comments how it's been for you. I've been so much enjoying to share this experience with you, and I would love to hear overall how it's been for you. Of course, we've just touched the tip of what is pranayama. There's many things we didn't have time to mention, such as the use of bandhas and mudras, observing the flow of energy, activating the chakras. And of course, if you want to learn all about these aspects to make it a complete practice, I highly recommend you check out our journey through the chakras, where we teach you all the different aspects of yoga, using these different techniques, breathing, mudras, bandhas, asanas to activate the chakras, the energy centers, influence your emotions, your minds, and evolve your consciousness. It's a beautiful program. It's a very complete series. You'll find a link to that in the description below. And now let's get ready to practice together our final day, the full sequence of our 30-day breath routine. Before we get into our practice today, I want to review a little bit of what we've learned and go over how to sequence the pranayama, so that moving forward you can start to create your own practice, your own sequence of pranayama, picking and choosing which practice resonates with you, which technique you want to use today. So far, I've already been introducing our pranayama sequence in the order that I would recommend. Of course, there's many options for how to sequence it, but I'm going to go over today a very safe, very typical and very well-rounded way to sequence your breathing practice. We always want to start, if we're not doing some sort of yogic practice, like if you're not doing asana, you're not doing sun salutations or some sort of stretching before, we always want to start by gently opening the lungs. That's why we always start the practice with these 3 sighs. It has 2 effects. One is it's opening the lungs, it's expanding the lungs so that we're prepared for breathing, and it's also helping to center the mind. We want to calm down, we want to slow down, we want to go inside before we go directly into breathing. Okay, it's important, otherwise we can bring baggage from the day, and pranayama can sometimes make things worse. So if you're really stressed, don't go immediately to breath of fire. You might get more stressed. Okay, so that's the first thing. We center ourselves and we start to warm up the lungs. You can use those 3 sighs, and to warm up the lungs even more, you can do something like the belly breathing or Maha Yoga Pranayama. This is why we've often been starting with these breaths. Again, I think you should breathe into your belly every moment of the day. Every time that you remember, breathe into the belly. Keep that part of the lung open, flexible, is beautiful. And when we start the pranayama practice, we want to open gently. So belly breathing, Maha Yoga Pranayama is a great way to start that process. Then we can start to open the energetic channels with one of our fast breathing techniques. Of those, you have 4 options now. You've got the breath of fire, Kapalabhati, lion's breath, cannon breath. You can use these fast breathing techniques to really boost the energy. Much like when we do a yoga practice, we do sun salutations or we do something dynamic to warm the body. At this point, after we've stretched a little bit, we do some dynamic breathing to warm the lungs, warm the heart and the cardiovascular system. Once everything's nice and open, then we can go deeper into our practice. We can do something balancing, like the alternate nostril breathing with any count you like. And this will help us to balance all of those energies that we've opened. And then you can finish there, or if you want to go deeper into meditation after, you can finish with the Ujjayi Pranayama to really go inside, to draw the awareness in, focusing on that sound of the throat and really soften the nervous system inside. Then that's a beautiful state to go into meditation. Of course, this is all optional. You don't have to do all of those parts, but if you want to sequence everything, you can do it in that order. Today, we're also going to include the Wim Hof pranayama, which can be done on its own because it's a little bit of everything together. You've got the warming up, kind of a Maha Yoga Pranayama. You've got a fast breathing technique. And then you've got a sort of going inside as we retain the breath and really focusing on going inward. That's why we've done Wim Hof on its own. But today we're going to put it into the package. I want to do a full sequence of kind of reviewing everything that we've learned. I hope you enjoy. Like as usual, let me know in the comments how this class is for you. Like the video so that more people get an opportunity to join this program. Grab your mat and let's get ready to breathe together. So find your way into a comfortable seated position, pressing the seat down, reaching the crown of the head up. Shoulders are back and down so the heart is open and relaxed. Close the eyes, go inside, and take a deep inhalation through the nose. Then open the mouth and sigh it out. Soften the body, soften the mind. Again, deep inhalation. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Feeling the vibrations through your body, coming more into the present moment. One last time. This time we hold deep inhalation. Sniffing even more. And hold it and relax. For 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside, noticing where you are before we begin the practice. In your body, your energy, emotions and mind. Allowing whatever's there with love and acceptance. Being the witness throughout the entire practice. So we will begin to warm and open the lungs at this point. If you want, you can do belly breathing or Maha Yoga Pranayama. I will be doing Maha, the full yogic breath. We will do for 1 minute. Let's begin. Releasing, returning to normal breathing, sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside, feeling the opening and expansion of the lungs, a deep inner massage, and the softening and relaxing of the nervous system. With the lungs nice and open, we will now go into our fast breathing technique to build the energy. You have the option of breath of fire, lion's breath, Kapalabhati, or cannon's breath, whatever you prefer. Today, I will be doing Kapalabhati. We will perform for 2 minutes. Let's begin together. Deep inhalation, relaxing exhalation. And begin your fast breathing technique. Deep inhalation. Hold it and relax into it. And little sniff. Release. Sitting with the eyes closed. Attention turned inside. Feeling the opening and awakening of the energy channels. Tiny vibrations. Activation of the digestive system. Detoxification of the body. And the clearing and expansion of the mind. Beautiful. We will now go into our Wim Hof Pranayama, roughly 30 ventilations, followed by an external retention. Today you will have the opportunity to retain for 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes. You have the option to do it sitting or laying, in the nose, out the mouth, or purely through the mouth. It's your practice. Let's begin sitting nice and tall, fully in, letting go. Five, 4, 3, 2, fully in, let it go. And deep inhalation. And letting go. Eyes closed. Attention turned inside. Witnessing the expansion of energy throughout your being. Clearing away of negative energy. An increase in vitality. Feeling calm, open, and present. In this space, we will go directly into Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breathing. You can perform without counting or use any of the ratios we've practiced so far together. It's completely up to you. We will practice for 5 minutes. I will set the metronome, but I will not count you in, so you can really practice, set your own time. Let's begin together. Deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. Block the right nostril, inhale left. Make this your final round. Finish the pranayama the next time you exhale through the left nostril. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside, feeling the balancing between left and right, harmonizing of energy between the mind and the body, simultaneously energized and relaxed, a deep state of presence. And to seal this practice, we will finish with 3 minutes of Ujjayi Pranayama, the ocean breath, focusing on the sound of the breath at the back of the throat. Create a slight contraction of the back of the throat. Inhale deeply. And exhaling with the same sound. Going deeper inside with each breath. returning to normal breathing. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Witnessing your overall state of being. Calm, relaxed, centered, energized, awakened, and expansive. In this beautiful space of presence, we will close this class and this program with a moment of gratitude. I invite you to bring your hands together in front of the heart, focusing in the heart center and saying thank you to yourself for taking the time to go through this process, to connect with your breath, your energy, emotions, and mind, to work on your health, your presence, your peace. I remind you, when we work to make ourselves more present, more peaceful, more harmonious, it affects not only us, but everyone we meet along the way. Working on the self is the most selfless work we can do. So you deserve to say thank you to yourself because you've done a great job. Say thank you to yourself. Thank you for these teachings. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this life. Take a deep inhalation into the heart. And as you exhale, gently coming back, so that I can say a big, heartfelt thank you to you for joining me throughout these 30 days, throughout this program, for sharing your experiences with me, your practice. It's been such a beautiful journey. I've been so appreciative to read your comments and engage in this experience with you. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to talk about that came up in private, feel free to write to me, refeelyoga@gmail.com. I'm always happy to hear from you. I'm always happy to answer all of your questions and comments and everything. If you have any suggestions for the next program we can do together, I'm also happy to hear that. Thank you so much. All my love and blessings to you as you continue on this beautiful path of self-transformation. Namaste.